What is good, people? Right now we're hitting you with another Q&A video. The previous one I did really well, and most of these really personal Q&As I've been doing for you guys seems to be doing okay. So as long as you guys keep liking them, I'm gonna keep pumping them out. The previous one almost got 200 likes, so if you enjoyed this Q&A, hit it with a big thumbs up. Today's questions came straight out of Snapchat, Chillin With TJ. I didn't do any on Instagram, it's purely Snapchat. I think I've picked out around 15, at least 10 of them will make it into the video depending on how I edit it. But anyways, without further ado, let's make it on to the first question. Question number one is, when is the next collab with Gabriel Say? That one should be coming January, maybe February times. I was meant to go see him in November sometime, didn't have a chance. But those of you who don't know, Gabriel Say challenged your boy to a basketball match because he saw me play my little brother. And let me let you guys know, I'm gonna break his muscly ankles. Gabriel, if you watch this, just know that I'm gonna cross you over and your muscly body ain't gonna stand a chance. So just know that when you see me, it's gonna be all hands on deck. I'm gonna be crossing you, three-pointing you. So Gabriel, just know that. If any people in the comments, let me know who do you think is gonna win the basketball match, me or Gabriel Say? Come on, I got them skills. Next question is, how do I know how to cook? That one's probably just trial and error. I think maybe when I was younger, just casually see my parents cook, see my mom cook, my nan cook. I've probably picked up things here and there. But a lot of the times, I'll just go in the kitchen with the meats and stuff I want to prepare and I just put it all together, and as long as I know the seasonings I'm going to put on the food is relatively tasty and just flavoursome, usually it tastes good. The next question is, my friend says I'm doing half reps on bench press. Please can you check my form and let me know? I've included a video. Alright, his form was actually not bad. The reason why his friend's saying he's doing half reps is because he looks like the bar is so far from his chest, which it is, but that is purely down to him having really long arms. You have to remember that everything is all relative to other people. If you're someone that's born with very long arms, putting the bar to your chest is going to be ridiculously hard to do because you're going to go way past parallel. You're going to put more pressure on your shoulders. So if you have longer arms, as long as you're hitting at least parallel on the bench, you're fine. Don't stress it and try and go further down and end up popping your shoulder or anything like that. You could have done the reps more controlled and everything like that, but in terms of just how far to go down, I wouldn't say it was a half rep. Me personally, I haven't got long arms, so I can hit the bar and it goes probably about half an inch off my chest, sometimes touches. But for someone like that, your parallel is going to be like way above your chest. So dude, don't sweat it. Alright, the next question is, I'm fairly new to the gym. Am I ruining my new gains by being in a deficit? He hasn't included a picture, but I'm going to say yes, you probably are. In 90% of the cases, you should never be in a deficit when you're starting out the gym, because usually you just haven't got enough muscle on your body anyway, and usually you're quite slim. The only times when I'd say you should be in a deficit is if you are like an obese person. I'm not talking about the skinny fat when you have a little bit of a belly. I've got videos on that if you want to watch that. But if you're really overweight, like really seriously really big, then you'd be in a slight deficit because what you've been eating as maintenance has been way more than you should be anyway. But if you're just a regular lifter and you get into the gym, don't go into a deficit. You should either be maintaining or going in a slight surplus of maybe 150 calories, and over time as you're in the gym, you're going to be building muscle and burning fat at the same time because your body's not used to that activity level. New gains roughly last around 2 years, so as long as you're training effectively. A lot of them know my answer when they ask me and they go, I know you're probably going to say no, but I've been training for 3 months, should I start cutting? No. You need to like put in a solid effort. There's no shortcut to making gains. My hair's a bit more jacked up than usual. I didn't have a chance. I've been in my bed all day because it's a snow day. Outside full of snow, unfortunately. Oh, it sucks. If you're liking this video, please hit it with a like, a comment, share it with a brethren, share it with your girlfriend. Oh no, share it with anybody, just spread the word. I don't know what the fuck that was. Right, we're gonna do like a little bit of a speed round here. I like doing these every so often to kind of keep the video pace going. What's the longest I've ever dated a girl for? 3 or 4 years. That was my first ever girlfriend. Sucked me in for ages. What personality do you look for in a girl? Banter. Why isn't my channel more popular? You'd have to ask YouTube that. Things that I know of, I'm a bit more rough around the edges. Maybe if I clean up my image, but overall, I've been putting a lot of effort into this channel, and if it grows, it grows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I've kind of accepted that I'm just going to put content out for the people that enjoy it so far. Heidi or Nicki B? Nicki B. Next question is, what can I do to stop binge eating? I would say, I know everyone's just going to say, just stop eating the food. What you have to do is make replacements, and healthy replacements, but you do it gradually. So if you're used to having, say, over a course of a week, you normally have like probably 7 chocolate bars or whatever it is, you gradually cut it down. For example, if you're used to having 7 chocolate bars a week, the next week cut down to say 4, then the next week cut down to 2, and then you start making replacements for the sweet things you're craving. There's many kind of more healthier type protein bars, or simply just eating something else that has a sweet taste to it. There's many alternatives that you can do, and that is the best what I would say. But don't go cold turkey, because when you just cut you're more likely to have one day when you're just craving so much and you eat beyond what you're meant to. Okay, the next question isn't even from this Q&A, it's from the last one. I put it in my notes and I meant on earth to answer it. So dude, if you still see this video, I hope you do. I'm sorry for not answering the last video. I don't know how I missed it. I even put exclamation marks and stars next to it to make sure I answered it, and I must have cropped it out. I was really overweight and now I have excess skin. What can I do to reduce it? It depends how bad it is. If it's as bad as you make it sound, like it's really excess, the only way I know to get rid of that is to go to a doctor and have it removed, because your skin can't stretch back that quick. It normally happens when you lose weight really fast, which is why a lot of people always say try and lose weight gradually, because then your skin gets adjusted to it. But I do know that when you're overweight, when you lose weight, it normally comes in heaps. That's why the TV show The Biggest Loser, week on week, some of them are losing 6 pounds, 10 pounds. So if it's that reason, then I feel your pain, man. I can understand that you're losing weight and just getting stuck with the skin. But as far as I know, surgery is the only way I know to really get rid of it. There's firming creams and stuff, but I've never seen any of them realistically works. The next question is, what pre-workout do I recommend? This one, the Optimum Nutrition pre-workout, the fruit punch flavor. I've been using it from almost day one now. I think when I went to Body Power one time, they gave me some free sachets in the packet and it really gave me a pump. I've used other ones throughout the years, but this is my favorite, and it's £15 on MuscleFood's website. Okay, the next and final question I think it's going to be is, what goes down in the DMs? And that is perfect, because today, no joke, I got in the most weirdest conversation with this crazy bitch on Instagram. You're gonna understand why I call her a crazy bitch. It's just so weird. I'm probably gonna go in the DM and actually put the screenshots on screen so you guys can see it. Feel free to comment below what you think of the situation. Alright people, I'm getting comfortable for this one so I can tell you guys a story. So it starts off on Instagram today. This is the perfect time. I'm so happy I didn't film this Q&A yesterday like I was planning to, because I wouldn't have this story. But anyway, the story starts off with this girl following me on Instagram early this morning, I think around 10 AM. But for those of you who don't know, if someone follows you and you don't follow them back, Instagram doesn't give you notifications. It goes in that request thing, we have to actually look at it, and I only check that twice a day. So around 6 PM, I go in there, I see that she's sent me throughout the day loads of messages based off my story, and when I'm not replying, she's there sending more messages, hoping to get my attention. Eventually, I reply back, I'm just like, yo, what's good? And she's talking to me, saying, oh yeah, I'm local, have I never seen you before, this, that, and the other. And I'm thinking, are you from Birmingham? She goes, yeah. She found me from the Instagram feature where you can put your location, and she searches the feed. So I'm like, alright then, let me be friendly. Conversation carries on, she keeps messaging, says that she's a glamour girl, she does shoots and all this stuff. I can tell this girl's got an ego. When girls start randomly talking about professional shoots, I just know that the gram's got you gassed up.
That can't run. That can't run, bro.
And she goes, oh, so you're not far from me then, you're really local. I'm like, I knew where this was going, so I just kind of went, yeah, so the snow's crazy, right? So I didn't reply to the local bit. I just wasn't really that interested. I was just trying to be really nice and friendly because someone's popped up, they're fairly local. If I ever see them in the street, I want to be able to like, you're right, and keep moving. And up until this point, the conversation's going perfectly fine. We're getting on friendly, we're just talking here and there. But it wasn't until she asked for my mobile number, she goes, can I have your WhatsApp? And I was like, oh, I don't really give out a number like that. You could be a killer, ha ha ha. That's just my light way, my delicate way of saying I'm not giving you my number. From that point onwards, every message she's sending like 6 at a time, going, oh, how can you think I'm a crazy person? I get sent messages all the time. I do shoots, I'm a model. People always send me messages. What makes you think you're special?
2,000 years later.
Are you a celebrity? And I'm just like, you don't even know me. How come you took this so much into heart? Why would you feel so offended by me not giving you a number? Getting all up in her feelings. She must have been listening to too much Drake that day. Normally at this point, I would have potentially blocked her. But because I remember the fact that she was fairly local, she said, and she's always around the area, I didn't want to do that. And then her eventually bump into me, maybe in the street, and trying to talk to me about why I blocked her. So I just kept being really nice with the conversation back and just trying to wait for it to end. Eventually, she goes on some big, stupid rant. When I denied her, she goes into, I'm quite down to earth. I've done loads of TV work for Playboy and all this stuff as well, but it's cool, I honestly don't care. And I keeps ending it with, I don't care anyway. So I'm like, okay, if you don't care, leave the... Eventually she just sends like a paragraph of like 6 messages, so I just reply with, yeah, okay then, good luck. And her last message, she just writes LOL. So I'm like, what's funny? And she goes, oh, your attitude, you cheeky sod, sort out your problem. This crazy bitch. And then she blocks me after that. I have no idea why she blocked me, because I was never going to talk to you again anyway, because you seemed weird. And it was just really funny that a woman who gets rejected can get all of their feelings because I've not given them a number, even though I'm still trying to be fairly friendly with her, just to not make her feel upset or bad about herself. And then she goes on to this big rant, tries to be ranked to me, and then blocks me at the end of it. I would never have thought that someone sliding into my DMs will end up with them blocking me when I ain't done shit. But the whole story is funny, and at least now I can show you guys as well, because I like telling you guys the weird random shit that goes on in my life, and today that was definitely the highlight of stupidity. Who knows what goes on with some girls' heads. So yeah people, that is the random story that happened today. Really weird, really random, really odd, but it is what it is, man. Bitches be crazy. But yeah, that is a funny story of how she blocked me on Instagram from the DMs. I wouldn't even class this as curving a chick. I'd say more, I don't even know, technically it probably is curving someone, but I don't want to think of it that way because that sounds big-headed. But anyways people, if you like this video and the randomness, the craziness, and just the overall just wacky shit that I put in these kind of personal Q&As, please let me know in the comments so I know to do more of them. And just hit me up with a like as well if you can. Share with a friend that you might find this funny or can relate to this dumb shit. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, stay getting gains, and peace out my people. And I appreciate anybody that's made it this far. If you did, hashtag crazy bitch. So yeah, I'm gone.